ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592. The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, our certified restoration experts are on call 24/7, arriving fast to protect what matters most. From cleanup to complete rebuild, we restore your home or property and your peace of mind. If you need help fast, give us a call. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, we master any disaster. For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods crew can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. MFA Agri-Services started way back in 1914, and they're still alive and well today. This is because they serve their communities like no one else, offering feed and bedding for pets and livestock, minerals, supplements, veterinary supplies, and so much more. MFA has what you need to keep your farm outstanding in its field. See what we did there? Stop by our location in Richland and see what Wayne and the crew has in stock for you. ATR in Richland has been in the bulb business since 1984, and they're not done yet. While ATR specializes in industrial, wholesale, and specialty bulbs for manufacturers such as Sylvania, General Electric, and Philips, they also have a retail counter for residential bulbs and fixtures at a fraction of the cost of a big box store. So whether you need to replace one hard-to-find bulb or you get the bright idea for a whole new look, be sure to give the knowledgeable staff at ATR a call. Nobody lights up a room like ATR. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Well, quick turnover to start the ball game here. I'm going to do my best to do all this by myself, but York fires a three, no good. Rebounded by Alexander at the poly. Till I find a camera monkey, you guys are just going to have to rely on me for the scoreboard as Alexander puts that one in to first start the scoring off first here tonight for the Bears. And I have no idea where Shane is. So I'm trying to be camera monkey and all this on my own. Passing it around over there to Brown in the corner. Back up top here to Harden. Three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown trying to go back up with it. Blocked by Cohen. Scoops it out back there to Tucker. Tucker with the jumper, no good. Levi Tucker trying to put some points on the board for Maranatha. Inbound to Tucker. Tucker looking for Brown on the inside. Here's a three from Thompson. No good. Back the other way we'll go. Alexander pushing the ball ahead. Gets it over to York on the corner. Hands it back to Alexander. Alexander takes it to the hole. Good. He's got all 4 points here for the Richland Bears. I'm spread very thin at the moment, so until I find a camera help or something or get this rearranged, we're just going to have to deal with it. As Brown goes in and draws contact on the scorer. And now a chance to go to the line and make this a 1-point ball game. And misses the and one. Rebounded there by Buttress. And we'll go back the other way here. Stolen away by Brown. Quickly back down to the other end. Pass it under there to Leggett. I don't know how to say his last name. Tucker pushes it over there to Brown. Brown back out here to Thompson. Thompson back out to Brown. Brown for three. Good. He put up 37 points the other night, I'm told, in one of their other games. And now trapping in the backcourt. Tipped away. Cohen comes up with it. Long pass over to Buttress is out of reach. Pass it over to Tucker. Inside, picked away by Alexander. He'll run it back the other direction, tries to get to Cohen, picked off by Brown. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first. Over inside in the lane, and good as Tucker gets on the board. Maranatha takes a 7-4 lead. Pass back here to Buttress. Buttress back to Polly, and that's going to go back court, but it was tipped, so it'll stay with the Bears after Polly picks it up. Alexander drives, pass out to Cohen. Cohen back up top here to York. York looking to push it in the corner. Buttress going to take the three from the corner. Hits it, good. Ties it up. 7-all. Brown kicks it back over here to Tucker. Excuse me, Thompson. Thompson over to Tucker. Tucker almost loses it back court. Rex Larson over there directing traffic. Over to Brown. Brown gets it off to Thompson. Thompson, the jumper from mid-range, no good. Rebounded there by Alexander. Nobody underneath to contest him. And he'll bring it back the other way. Kicks it out to York. York for three from the corner. Good. And a 10-7 lead now for the Richland Bears over Maranatha. Pushes it over there to Tucker. Tucker inside to Brown on the cut. Brown over Buttress. Good. He's got all but 2 points now for the Maranatha Warriors. Good pressure in the backcourt there. Gets it to Cohen. Cohen can't quite handle it cleanly, but he'll get a hold of it. Turn around, no good. Rebounded there by Tucker. And Maranatha pushes it back the other direction. Driving in is Thompson. No good on that shot. Rebounded by Buttress. All right, Levi's going to help me out here. I still haven't seen Shane, but I can't do all this at once in the current setup. So thank you, Levi. And we're going to have subs coming in for the Bears. It's going to be Miller, Griffin, and Walters checking in here, giving Polly, Cohen, and Buttress a break. Here's the inbound over to Tucker. Tucker going to try to jump in the middle. Jump stop, fires it up, and gets the friendly roll. Tucker's now got 4 points for the Warriors. Walters pushes it up to Alexander. Alexander goes to the hole and draws the foul. So bucket and the foul give him a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. .227 on the clock. Bears coming off a comeback win over the Conway Bears on Tuesday. Girls will be here tomorrow night against Hermitage. As Alexander sinks that one, makes it a 13-11 ball game here. Brown pushes it up, pass it off to Thompson. Thompson gets it back up top here to Tucker. Tucker in the corner to Harden, and Harden going to get called for the double dribble. Or the carry, excuse me. So Bears will get the ball back after the turnover. And whistles being blown here. So Bears will inbound it from the baseline underneath. Gets it into Griffin, but it's tipped away. And that's going to be a foul on Griffin, I believe. He's the only one in the vicinity, so I'm going to imagine that was who that was. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Pressure in the corner. Pass underneath, picked away by Walters. Walters dishes it off here to Alexander. Alexander can't finish the job. Rebounded there by Legit. And passed into Thompson, who gets on the board here for the Maranatha Warriors to tie this ball game. Dish inside, Griffin off the board, no good. Gets his own rebound. He'll pass it back out to York. York up to Walters, gets it around. Swings it to Alexander. Walters gonna drive middle. Pass backwards to York. York, the three off the catch, no good. And 1:20 on the clock here. It's a tie ball game still. Brown, very capable scorer, if I remember right. He had 27 points, I think, last year in this matchup. Jumper there by Thompson, no good. It's going to go out of bounds off of Griffin, so it'll stay down here with the Warriors. Polly going to check in for Alexander. Here's the inbound. Going to be off the foot of Miller, and they'll try it again. Miller ends up with it. Slows it down, gets it over here to Walters. Walters for three, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back to the hole with it, no good. Rebounded by Griffin, Griffin up with it. That one will finally roll in. And Griffin has broken the tie here. 15-13 with 45 seconds left on the clock. In between, or over to Thompson. Thompson for three, no good. It's going to go out of bounds off of Brown with 35 seconds on the clock. There's the inbound to Walters. Walters around to York. York going to push it up to the key here. Drives out to Polly on the dish, no good for three. Rebound brought down by Maranatha. Thompson will take it across half court. 17 seconds on the clock. Gets it around here to Brown. Brown drives, hands it off here to Tucker. Tucker going to go up with the shot, no good, but a foul called. I believe that's going to be the second on Griffin. So Griffin going to check out. Buttress going to check in. 3 team fouls for the Bears here in the first quarter. Although I don't know who the other one was on. That jumper no good by Brown, rebounded by last second shot there, no good. Takes us to the second quarter. We'll be back here in just a moment after this. The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, our certified restoration experts are on call 24/7, arriving fast to protect what matters most. From cleanup to complete rebuild, we restore your home or property and your peace of mind. If you need help fast, give us a call. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, we master any disaster. All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter. 15-13, Richland leads. Pretty good showing here in the first quarter by Maranatha. 7 points so far for Brown, 2 for Thompson, and 4 for Tucker for Maranatha. Not doing too bad for a team that doesn't play a very regular schedule. So here's the inbound. Polly will inbound it here to Walters. Walters up to Buttress. Buttress gets it around to York. York's going to drive the lane up off the glass. No good. And a foul on York. Just couldn't finish that one at the basket and picked up a foul. Add insult to injury. Harden getting some instruction over there from Brown. Or from Coach Larson. Brown brought it across. Back to Brown in the corner. Back up here to Harden. Harden drives in. Back to Brown, top of the key. Brown drives, dishes off to Harden. Harden up off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by the Bears. Miller comes up with it. Dishes it over here to Walters. Walters up to Buttress, top of the key. Try to get it to York. York cut. Zigged when he should have zagged on that one. It nearly went out of bounds, but passes back to York, now in the corner to Buttress. York trying to get open. Guarded pretty closely there by Harden. Body screen, Walters for three, good. And Walters has himself on the board here to make it 18-13 in favor of the Bears. 6:50 here in the second quarter. Tucker tries to bounce pass it in. It'll go out of bounds off of the fingertips of Harden over there. And Polly will inbound it. Maranatha going to a press here. Pressure in the backcourt. Polly trying to get it over to Walters. It's picked away by Thompson. Thompson goes to the bucket. And they're going to call a shooting foul there, but he was passing out of the shot, so I'm not sure how that works. Foul was on Polly, it looks like. Or York, I can't tell. Looks like Polly. I can't see through the backboard. Okay, so they're going to call it on the floor, not on the shot because he was passing out of it. So Thompson will not shoot, and they will inbound it here under the basket instead, which is what I thought was supposed to happen there, but maybe I was incorrect. But it looks like I had the right idea. Here's the inbound to Brown deep in the front court. Drives to the right block, carries it a little bit, but gets it up off the glass and good. And cuts the lead down to just 3. Brown up there on York, trying to pressure the ball loose. Gets it over to Walters. Walters to Miller. Miller on the 3, no good. Rebounded by Buttress. Buttress goes back up with it, good. He's got 5 now. And a 5-point lead for the Bears. Pushes it over to Thompson. Thompson into Brown. Brown on the move. Gets tied up there by Miller. Passes it back out up top in the hands of Thompson now. Gonna be a travel. Well, look who decided to join us. 20-15 here in the backcourt. Polly under pressure, gets it up to Walters. Walters dishes it to Buttress. It's going to go out of bounds off the foot of Tucker, it looks like. .5:43 on the clock here in the second. Polly to inbound it. Looking for Miller, gets it to York. York on the catch and shoot for 3, no good. Now to Miller. Miller back up top to Walters. Thanks, Levi. 3, good by Polly. His first points of the night here. Make it 23-15. Brown pushes it across over to Tucker. Tucker trying to make some moves. Dishes it off to Thompson. Thompson back to Tucker in the low post. Little jumper from the block, no good. Miller dribbles up. Pass over to York. He gets it into Buttress. Buttress double team there. He's going to go to the basket and draw the foul and the bucket. So Buttress now has his second bucket of the quarter, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-pointer. Well, Shane, how's it going?
It's going.
Glad you could join us.
Yeah. Trying to get some things done at home. For the cold spell.
Yeah.
York with the rebound there. Gets it back into Buttress. Buttress spins up off the glass. No. Rebound.
Brown off the foot of Buttress.
Aggressively off the foot. Yeah, let me write those down.
Yeah, I don't know where your notepad went. Inbound to Brown. Pressure by the Bears now. Kicks it over there to Tucker. Tucker stolen away by Walters. Alexander, the little jumper, no good. Unfriendly rattle. And Brown back the other way, off his foot. Picks it up off the ground, dishes it over to Thompson. It's going to go out of bounds. .431 to go here. We're going to have a timeout called by Maranatha. And they are going to take a 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take one with them just for a second. Donnie's Garage is the place to take your vehicle for any and all of your maintenance and repair needs. Donnie's has the experience and knowledge to repair cars, trucks, farm implements, skid steers, and so much more. If it has wheels, Donnie's Garage can get it rolling. I trust him with my vehicles, and you can too. So whether you need new brakes, a new engine, an oil change, or an overhaul, be sure to give Donnie's Garage a call. 417-718-5530 and tell them that Kale sent you. Inbound to Pauly.
A long pass, head to Buttress. Underneath York. York above glass.
No. Brown with the rebound.
Back the other way quickly. Alexander going for the pick from behind. Brown throws the brakes on.
At halftime,
Maverick move there.
At halftime, I'm going to have to look and see if my other scorebook's in here and see if I can remember how much that Brown had last time. But I want to say 27 against the team last year.
Oh, about threw that one away. Brown runs it down, guarded by York.
Over to Harden. Back up top to Thompson. Thompson over to Leggett. I don't know how to say his name.
Alexander, I think it's Leggett. Up and good. Fouled there by Leggett.
Nobody giggled when I said it during the intros, so I'm guessing I had it close. So Alexander will head in line here to shoot the N1, his second attempt of the night. Made the first. We'll see if he can make the second. First one up and swish. Nothing but net. Tickles the twine. So 28-15 here. Inbound to Brown. Pressure in the backcourt here by the Bears. Long pass down to Thompson. Thompson going to pull it up from three. And makes it, bangs it in, and cuts the lead to 10 now. Thompson's second bucket of the ball game here. York has it picked away by Brown. Still loose.
Still scrambling for it on the floor.
And a timeout called by Richland. Probably just be a 30-second timeout.
This game only has districts from last year in it.
This book?
Yeah.
No. If not, my old one's probably got it. But
got lots of pages left in this one.
That's good. I bought 3 at Jack's over at Camden just to make sure I had enough. Johnny Max doesn't even exist anymore, does it? Better just hang on to that one.
BSN took bottom over, right?
I think so.
Is that who's running it now is BSN?
I think so. But while these boys, I guess they took a full. They never indicated which, but.
Hey, so Paint It Pink coming up on
the 12th.
February 12th. There will be a silent auction. There will be a dessert auction. There will be pulled pork, pulled chicken, hot dog dinner, depending on the choice you make. All proceeds
go to the Ray family.
Yes.
Kayla Ray over there at Dixon.
Butcher's trying to dump that underneath Cohen, and then Cohen gets it back to him.
No.
No. Rebound, Pauly. Spinning, back to Butchers, short corner. Out to Pauly. Pauly drives, back to Butchers. Butchers steps through, up and good. Brown contested, but no good.
Yeah, all proceeds from Paint It Pink this year going to the wife of Coach Logan Ray over there at Dixon.
And it will be JV boys, varsity girls.
All right.
So 2-game night.
Be a good mix.
Yeah.
And that one off the front of the
Brown
rim.
with a rebound. Up and good.
And that, kids, is why you follow your own shot. As they cut the lead back down to 10.
Cohen just a little too tall for him. And out of bounds. Where was I going with that?
JV boys,
Yeah.
varsity girls.
But the dessert auction, right now there are about 6 or 8 items in it. 6 or 8 that generally sell pretty good.
Thompson drains the
If we
three.
get more, we're going to put them in the silent auction. So if you want to make donations to the silent auction, Backhand Buttress, pull up 2, no.
They're going to make quite a bit of money off of the Shirley's cookies if they're in there, because I'm going to run the bid up on that one. Cohen off the glass.
No. Rebound there by Thompson. Pushing the ball ahead. Shirley's Cookies, a strawberry cake by Julie.
Oh, yeah.
I know there is a turtle cheesecake coming.
All right.
Some Jeannie Kincaid apple dumpling stuff. I don't know what you call it.
Apple turnover or apple cobbler or
Yeah,
something.
Good stuff. I don't know what it's called, but I do know it's good.
Well, you and I can both attest, if it's got the name Ziegenbein on it, you can probably take that to the bank. It's going to be pretty damn good. Pass back over here to
Thompson. Thompson drives, pulls up, no. Dishes it underneath to Tucker. Tucker, good.
His first point since the first quarter here. Pulls this within 5 for Maranatha.
Bears leading by 5. Minute 30 to go here in the first half. Underneath Cohen. Up, good.
Cohen's first points in the ball game here. He's had 4 or 5 attempts there at the rim, and they just haven't fallen. And this one, little short jumper, well off target there for Harden.
Harden a little long with that one. Pass underneath York, short corner. Gets it into Griffin. Griffin back out to York, feet set. No. Rebound Brown, gonna push the ball ahead. Crosses the midcourt line with it. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson 3 on the way. No. Rebound Griffin.
Wasn't far from being a good shot.
No, York attacking. Goes up against Tucker. Cohen with a rebound on the backside.
Tips it in. 9-point ball game here.
Roll down to 30 seconds to play here in the first half.
Brown, just a 16-year-old here, and he's a senior, I'm told, at 16. So benefits of homeschooling there, I guess.
Pass underneath Tucker.
Nice.
And he is good.
Good.
Knocks
And
the shot down. Foul called.
so now he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play with 20 seconds on the clock. Foul was on Griffin, I guess. That'd be his third.
Cohen with the rebound. Pushing the ball ahead. All the way coast to coast. Up off the glass. No. And he is fouled. Got to go to the line, shoot a pair. Butcher's going to check in. 14.7 to play here in the first half.
First one up for Cohen is good.
Hits the front iron, gets a crawl.
Hit the friendly bounce on her.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, girls here versus Hermitage. Should be a decent game. I honestly can't recall the last time we've ever played Hermitage, if we ever have. Misses the second. Long pass down to Thompson.
Thompson attacking Walters. No. Butchers gets the board. Pauly pushing back the other way. 5 on the clock. Keeps attacking up off the glass. No. Rebound Brown. Goes to a knee, then stands back up. Should be a travel, and it is. So with .1, Bears will inbound the baseline left.
An
baseline right.
An alley-oop, the only chance here, and I'd say that's probably what Alexander's going to try for here is a little touch in the middle, but 0.1 seconds is not enough. Shot don't count.
Not enough time to catch it like that and spin with it.
Another half a second maybe, but as we head to the halftime and it's 35-27 Bears, we'll be back with you guys after halftime for the start of the second half here on Better Call Ball and the RHS Bears Network. Hi, everybody. We're here with Coach Austin Porter, the new boys coach here at Richland High School. How we doing, Coach?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. So how do you feel about your year here so far? You think you've got a pretty good group to work with?
I enjoy it a lot. The kids work hard and they're a good group of boys. So.
And this is your first year as the head coach anywhere, correct?
Yep.
And where were you previous?
I've been at Sparta High School out in Christian County for 4 years.
Okay. And you went to high school in Marshfield?
Marshfield, yep.
So no stranger to the area, just not quite specific to this area.
Right.
So based on what you've seen so far, you're going to have how many returning starters? 3, 4?
So the starting lineup changed a bit. I think we've got 5 guys that at least started 3 games last year.
They got playing time.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have anybody that you think is going to surprise the rest of the conference? Any breakout players that you can see?
I think Caden Cohen could be. He didn't end up finishing the year last year, but I think he had a great summer, a great June for us, and he's had a great first couple weeks of practice, and I think he could be a riser for sure.
He's got a lot of basketball in his blood.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys ended up with the 6 seed?
8
seed.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll have a play-in game.
Yep.
It's hard for me to keep the seating straight because they changed
sure.
it once. But so you guys will have the play-in game. Are you pretty confident that you're going to end up in the tournament bracket outside of that?
I hope so. Being new to the Frisco League, it's hard to know, especially this early in the year, who's got what and who's coming back. But I like our guys, and I think we should be able to compete with just about anybody. So.
That does make the Frisco League unique in that they do the conference tournament to begin the year instead of to end the regular season, which a lot of places don't do. I don't think we're the only one, but we're one of the very few.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives you a feel out for what the rest of your schedule is going to be. And are you looking forward to kind of getting the insight on some of these teams? There's a lot of new coaches and a lot of new players. Is that insight going to help you down through your regular schedule, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think, the more times you see somebody, the more information you have, on kids and coaches, just how coaches do things, what they like to do, and things like that. And then, whole group of kids that I've never seen before. So, yeah, it'll definitely help us down the stretch when we get to conference play.
Is there any particular goal you have set for this season?
We just want to compete. That's what we've talked about, the first couple weeks is, one of the questions I asked them last night is who are we when things get hard? And I think, the kids are really taking ownership of that, and they're really competing, trying to do everything I ask every time we take the floor. So
having a good motor helps a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can't teach work ethic, can't teach drive. You have the talent that you have, and I feel like you've done your best to utilize the talent that you do have. And so I'm hoping that'll reflect into a winning play-in game and, of course, a good deep run into the tournament. But if you do win, you'll have to face the number 1 overall seed, which is Dixon. And a lot of people pick Dixon to win. Right. Despite the fact they're a number 1 seed, they are a very good team. So how do you feel about matching up with Dixon if you do win that play-in game?
Yeah. Like I said, we just want to go out and compete. Like I said, I told them, just the other day, it's not Richland against somebody else. It's Richland against Richland every time we play. So we want to go out there and compete to the best of our ability, no matter who's in front of us, whether it's Dixon, whether it's Plato, no matter who it is, and see where we're at the end. So.
I love that approach, and I wish you the best of luck in the Frisco League tournament.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592. The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, our certified restoration experts are on call 24/7, arriving fast to protect what matters most. From cleanup to complete rebuild, we restore your home or property and your peace of mind. If you need help fast, give us a call. At U.S. Disaster Restoration, we master any disaster. For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. C&C Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at C&C Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at C&C have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, C&C has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what C&C can do for you.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods crew can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. MFA Agri-Services started way back in 1914, and they're still alive and well today. This is because they serve their communities like no one else, offering feed and bedding for pets and livestock, minerals, supplements, veterinary supplies, and so much more. MFA has what you need to keep your farm outstanding in its field. See what we did there? Stop by our location in Richland and see what Wayne and the crew has in stock for you. ATR in Richland has been in the bulb business since 1984, and they're not done yet. While ATR specializes in industrial, wholesale, and specialty bulbs from manufacturers such as Sylvania, General Electric, and Philips, they also have a retail counter for residential bulbs and fixtures at a fraction of the cost of a big box store. So whether you need to replace one hard-to-find bulb or you get the bright idea for a whole new look, Be sure to give the knowledgeable staff at ATR a call. Nobody lights up a room like ATR. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
ZCM Timber Harvesting. All right, welcome back to the second half of the ball game here. Richland leading 34-27 to start the third.
It's a 5:30 start tomorrow night. You knew that, right?
5:30 start tomorrow night. All right. I think somebody mentioned that earlier.
All right.
Half JV and full varsity, if I'm not mistaken. Over to Buttress.
Back cut. York. Buttress tries to get it to him. Gets tipped away there by Harden and out of bounds.
Brown will take it from the inbound here. Over to Harden in the corner to Leggett, whatever it is. Brown, couple of rebounds underneath there.
Somebody's got to put a body on him. Just box the kid out.
I think they're worried about picking up big man fouls underneath because he's pretty adept at going to the hole.
Well, he wasn't going to go any further. He was standing right under the rim.
Yeah. Pass to Cohen, goes out of bounds.
Mishandled there.
2 trips down, 2 turnovers. Not a good way to start the second half here.
Guess it depends on which side you're on.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points for Clarence Brown so far.
Thompson.
No.
Harden with a rebound.
Brown for 3.
No.
Nope.
Brown gonna run it down. Tipped away there. Alexander comes up with it. Pushes the ball ahead. 2-on-1. No. Brown with a rebound. Gonna come back the other direction with it. Over to Thompson. Thompson drives middle. Finger roll.
Ooh.
Got it.
The old toilet bowl roll makes it a 4-point game.
Made sure there was nothing on that rim when he rolled it around there. That was a long finger roll.
Thompson now has 9.
York
Stolen
gets
away.
it stolen away. Buttress picks it right back underneath Cohen. Cohen up off the glass. Good. Rebound, Coach Porter. Jonathan Griffin set to check in for the Bears. I believe it's going to be
30 seconds.
But.
So while we got them here, next time you guys need a break for yourself, go on over to the Soda Trough in Richland. It's got a drive-through. They've got all kinds of twisted ciders, twisted energy. They've got food. They've got wraps. We'll see. Looks like they've got breakfast wraps as well. Breakfast burritos. And biscuits and gravy in a cup, which looks good. But they've also got a Club Ranch, the Farmer Sandwich, Back Road Turkey, BLT Classic, and fried bologna. Good fried bologna sandwich is hard to beat.
Well, that's the only way you can eat bologna is fry it.
Well, unless you're poor like me, and then you eat it however you can get it.
It's like the armpit of the meat industry.
Yeah, it's just a flat hot dog.
Yeah, right. Both of them gross.
But smoked bologna is hard to beat. Thompson drives it in.
No, Cohen with a rebound. Gonna push it ahead. Pauly, right side. Decides to bring it back out. Around Alexander between the circles. York, left side. Cohen cutting. York driving behind him. Up off the glass. No. Brown with the rebound. Crosses the timeline. Guarded by York. Drives left side. Up. blocked by Griffin. They're going to get Griffin for the foul there.
That's his 4th.
Yikes.
So, back when I worked in the Jackson Purchase, down southern Kentucky, southeastern Kentucky, northwestern Tennessee, depending on how you look at it, there was a place down there that had fried bologna sandwiches for breakfast every morning, and it was real.
Ball tipped away there.
Oof.
Paulie comes up with it somehow.
It was real thick cut smoked beef bologna. Miller for 3 from the corner. Good. His first points.
Who was it? It wasn't too long ago. Somebody was talking about they bought a 3 or 4 pound chunk of bologna and smoked it at home.
I don't know, but I'd try it. Sounds like a good way to eat it to me. But you could get 2 of them big old bologna sandwiches and a drink for like $8.50. And it was a pretty good breakfast.
Stolen away there by Paulie. Well, who in the world could eat 2 big old sandwiches for breakfast?
Me.
Alexander after Buttress steps into a 2. Got it.
Good.
Toe on the line.
Good spot there by the ref on this corner, too. Pass over. Tucker tries to drive it in, loses the ball. Buttress steals it away.
Throws it ahead to Paulie.
Outlet pass to Paulie.
Travel. Just go up with it. All you got to do. Leggett was coming to foul you.
Yep. Should have took the gift he was about to give you and head to the line.
Go up, shoot the layup, and don't worry about it. Skip pass way ahead Tucker. Over here to
Harden.
Back out to Thompson. Thompson just going to step into one. No. Miller with the board.
I think the Bears have kind of said just let him shoot, get the ball back.
Alexander drives. Back out to Paulie. Paulie to the middle. Out to Cohen. Cohen, corner 3.
No.
Paulie with a rebound. Underneath Cohen. Cohen up off the glass. Good.
Cohen's got 9 points now in the ball game. Ball been spread around pretty well among all the boys here. Both teams
with the board.
One guy in doubles, and the rest of them are all 5, 6, 8, 9. Done pretty well.
Alexander spins on Brown, up off the glass, good. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the third. Bears lead by 15.
Little smack on the backboard during that block attempt, but nothing hurt. 3:48 on the clock here in third. Pass over to Tucker.
Tucker into Brown, poked away there by Alexander. Back over to Thompson. Thompson got to trigger it up. No. Rebound by Harden, stolen away by Alexander. Gets it to Cohen. Knocked out of bounds there by Thompson.
Thompson's gone cold here in the third.
Walters checking in, gonna get Paulie. Miller needs to take a break and lace him up.
Thompson had 7 points in the first half, but he's gone cold here in the second half so far.
Walters directing traffic as he comes across the line.
Over to
Buttress high
Buttress.
post area. Guarded by Tucker. Hand off to Alexander. Guarded by Brown. Out to Cohen. Cohen, 3 on the way. Rattles out. Brown with the rebound.
Clarence Brown, pretty good ball player. I'm surprised that his name doesn't get out more.
Save there. Oh, underneath Harden, wide open.
Nice.
Good find by Thompson.
Nice dish there by Thompson. Find the open man when nobody else is paying any bit of attention to him.
Maranatha into their little press. Alexander stolen away there by Harden underneath the Brown. Brown tries going up. Acrobatic gets away from him. Walter's going to pick it up. Guarded there by Brown. Spins out of it. Crosses the timeline. Brown comes from behind, picks his pocket. To Harden. Back to Brown.
Brown thought about that for a hot second, but he's going to pass out of it. Thompson.
Pull up. No. Walters with the rebound. 2:15 to go.
Yep. I was wondering if they was going to call that or not. Just kind of stumbled over some heavy air there, it looks like. They'll turn the ball over. Brown working on Alexander, pushes it over here to Harden.
Back to Tucker. Thompson, back to Tucker. Stolen away there. Walters pushing the ball ahead, gets it over to Miller, left side. Miller mishandles it.
Miller was looking towards the basket, not to the ball.
Leggett ties him up. Held ball possession arrow favors the Warriors of Maranatha.
Miller,
Walters to the bench. Miller to the bench.
York and Polly back in. Yeah, I think the only reason that Clarence Brown isn't a household name around here is probably because he goes to Maranatha. He doesn't play a lot of, big schools. But he is a good, solid ball player. That one up, no good either time by Tucker. Brought down by Harden. Back out to Brown.
York going to corral it up.
But I think Brown would be a starter at most high schools around here, without a doubt.
Definitely gets some significant minutes most places.
He's athletic. He can shoot most of the time. He's got a good IQ on him, so I don't see why he wouldn't.
Buttress, no. Rebound knocked off of Tucker, out of bounds.
So it'll stay with the Bears here. Minute 21 on the clock. Inbound over to Alexander.
Underneath Buttress, back to him. Trying, Brown picks it off.
So, he's quick.
Attacking all the way, up off the glass, good.
Second bucket of the quarter here, gives him 15.
Lead to 11. Skip pass ahead to Alexander, attacking Tucker, no. Cohen with a rebound, off his own foot, picks it up. Gonna get him with a travel, as he was on a knee when he picked the ball up and then stood up.
Yep.
Which is weird.
Because he didn't actually move.
Maybe I decided my left foot was gonna be my pivot, not my knee.
Right. I guess you could technically take a knee and still make a play. Over to Brown. Brown
spins. Good move. Gotta stay with the Warriors.
See, he was smart enough not to try to save that one. Like, he's got a good IQ on him.
It's a 46.4 to go.
Looks like Sheriff Stacy Ball in the house tonight. Check out the action. That one blocked.
By Alexander. Buttress picks it up, gets it ahead to Alexander. Fakes the pass to Cohen.
Well, that's going to be a foul on Pauly. His second.
Yeah. So Leggett had the rebound. Pauly jumped on his back to get it, basically, and got whistled for it.
What else is he going to do? With that kind of size difference. So inbound brought in by Brown. 33 seconds on the clock. They're probably going to try to hold it here. At least keep Richland from scoring again.
Thompson trying to throw it underneath to Harden. Stolen by Buttress. Buttress pushing it ahead. Throws it away. As Thompson gets a hand on it. Can't quite save it. Goes off the bleachers in front of us. Bears basketball. 18.4 to go here in the third.
13 on the clock.
Guarded by Brown. Into Buttress, high post, back to York. York drives, middle. Gets to go up with it. Gets it knocked out of his hands. Refs say white basketball. Richland retains possession, 4.9 to go in the third. 11-point lead. Out to Alexander in the left corner. Pull up, no. Gets it to York. York over to Buttress. Buttress didn't realize how much time he had.
Now, he could have set his foot at least there, but
flings one up, goes off the glass and out.
As we head to the fourth quarter, 11-point lead here for the Richland Bears. We'll be back here in just a minute with fourth quarter action.
CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality professional and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276.
All right, back with you for the fourth here. 11-point lead for the Bears over the Maranatha Warriors.
Don't forget tomorrow night, Lady Bears in action here. No school tomorrow in Richland. No school Monday in Richland.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, we have meetings tomorrow. PD tomorrow. Off Monday. Bears basketball to start the fourth.
Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bears are in the Iberia tournament next week.
Next week.
And Lady Bears are in the Osage tournament next week.
We will be at the Iberia tournament next week.
I will be at the Osage tournament.
Well, I think I've got me a camera monkey for the tournament, but I'm not sure yet.
Buttress, no, foul there. Probably by Tucker. But then the following week, Bears are in Conway.
And I'll be there as well.
And look.
That one up and no good for Buttress on the first.
Following week, the girls.
That one bounces off, no good.
Girls
Brown.
travel to Newburgh on the 27th.
That'll be a decent game. Newburgh's heated up lately.
Yeah.
Brown in. Good move underneath there. Score. Brown pulls it back in within single digits here.
And then stolen
Thompson.
away there. Thompson over to Brown. Brown, ball fake. York goes by. And then to close out the month of January, the girls welcome in state-ranked Walnut Grove.
Which will be fun. Always is.
Went down there last year as they were number 2 and 1 or number 1 and 1 and got the win against the Walnut Grove. Thompson, no. Harden with a rebound, going to be fouled there by York. Kind of a slow motion looking foul.
York's second.
I don't know what Walnut Grove is now, do you?
I will look.
Alexander goes to the bench. Cohen goes to the bench. Miller and Walters check in for the Bears. As we roll under 7 minutes to play. Brown, ball fake, steps back, no. Miller gets it taken away from him by Harden. Thompson comes up with it, goes for the shot, out of bounds. Went behind the backboard. So Walters with the basketball. Picks up his dribble, gets it back to Pauly. Pauly guarded by Brown. Pauly ahead to York. York to Miller in the corner. Miller going to pull the three. No. Buttress grabs the board. Up and good. Thompson trying to get a charge. Did not. You're going to stand there and take that when you hate for the whistle not to sound.
Yep.
As that's a big body hitting you. Over to Thompson. Thompson to Tucker. Tucker going to pull the trigger. No. Rebound there by Leggett.
Walnut Grove currently number 4 as Brown takes that one to the hole for the and one.
Gets fouled by Pauly.
He's got 6 points already in the quarter here.
What'd you say, 4?
They are number 4 in Class 1. St. Elizabeth girls number 3.
I think St. E's in the Osage tournament.
They are in the boys tournament at Iberia too.
They were in the Osage tournament last year. Let me put it that way. I don't guess I've even paid attention to the bracket.
Sheesh. Nothing but net there on the and one. Makes it a 6-point ball game.
6-point ball game. York with the basketball. Gets it over across back to Walters. Walters going to attack the middle. Head to Miller. Mishandled. Buttress runs it down, saves it. Brown picks it up. Back the other direction. Underneath to Thompson. Thompson, no. York with the rebound. Going to come back the other direction. Out to Pauly. Pauly, feet set 3, no. York fighting for it. Harden comes down with it. Over to Tucker. Tucker going to cross the timeline with it. Guarded by York. Attacks. Up off the glass. No. Miller with the board.
I find it amusing that Bell is not even the conversation to be ranked this year, even though they have some significant wins, including a win over Dixon.
Walters, pull-up jumper.
Harden comes up with the rebound there.
That was a barn burner with them and Dixon.
They lost to Newburgh by 1 point. Lost to Fatima by 6 points. That one goes in
Tucker.
for Tucker. And just like that, it's a 4-point ball game.
York still going. Picks up his dribble finally. Goes to throw it out there. Going to get a foul, I believe, on Brown. It was.
So Newburgh sitting at 8-3. Losses to Iberia, Lakeway, and Houston.
Buttress and Polly go to the bench. Alexander and Griffin in.
But Bell's beating Dixon, Crocker, Iberia in this conference. And they only have 2 losses. They're Class 3, but they're not ranked. And I bet that'll change after next week. I bet they'll at least be in the conversation. Back up to York.
Votes yet?
You what now?
Did they receive votes? York.
No, they haven't.
All the way up off the glass. Good.
And that's what I mean. If they haven't even received votes, but I guarantee they will next week. You say York?
Yeah.
4:20
Brown,
left
over
in
to
the ball
Harden.
game.
Back out top to Thompson. Mishandled. Tracks it down. Over to Brown. Brown drives. Spins. Up. And got it. So keeps it at a 4-point advantage for the Bears.
Brown's got 9 points in the fourth quarter alone.
Alexander mishandles it. Slips out of his hand. Has to pounce it off the ground again in order to get a handle on it. Gets called for the double dribble. Turnover Richland.
So Maranatha hanging in there here
Warriors
in the
a chance
fourth.
to cut it to 2. Brown drives, spins, back out to Thompson. Thompson to Leggett, over to Tucker. Tucker guarded by York, drives baseline, pull-up jumper, short. Alexander with the board.
Alexander going to take his time down here this time. 3:38 on the clock. Miller gets it, drives lane. It's picked out of there by Brown. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Thompson, looks like. I think that's his third.
No, 2. Or isn't that 2?
2 is correct.
No, 5. 5, Thompson.
Oh, yeah, that's who I said.
Yeah, they had it on number 2.
Oh. Well, number 2's not even in here unless it's Braden York.
Richland with the basketball. Miller between the circles. Underneath. Alexander in the middle of the lane. Back out to Miller. Miller drives right. Back to Alexander. Alexander drives. Tucker waiting on him. Jump stop, up and in. Take it back to 6 as we roll down to 3 minutes to go.
6 points is not a comfortable lead with that amount of time left by any means. Looks like Cash Mandu is going to get him some popcorn.
He already
And
had
that
1 bag.
3 by Tucker.
Loves his corn. York crosses the timeline, gets the middle, over to Miller, left side corner. Back to York. York drives, nobody in front of him. Walters' feet set 3 on the way. Got
Good.
it.
Walter's second bucket of the night. And it comes at a good time here.
Shot has definitely improved for that young man.
Apparently it was only a 2 that Tucker made, so they dropped it back down to 48.
Brown spins out to Harden. Back, Walters picks it off as he was trying to get it to Leggett. Up the glass, good, and he is fouled by Leggett.
And goes down
Old
hard.
school 3-point play.
Thank God for the pad on that beam there.
Yeah.
Walters would be out for a significant amount of time after that one.
When we played, when I was in school, there wasn't mats all the way across. You had the mat where the bear was, and that was
And
about
that was it. Yep.
Good luck, people.
Number 22, Joseph Cordova checking in here for the Maranatha Warriors. And
Walters
sinks
completes
the and one.
three-point play. Tucker gets it back to Brown. Across the timeline, over to Tucker. Tucker drives middle, pull-up jumper. Got
Good.
it. Not a bad-looking shot for Mr. Tucker.
No, and he had 4 points in the
Cohen.
first and second.
Underneath Alexander, taken away there by Thompson. Brown comes out of the pack with it, pushing it ahead, guarded by Walters. Up off the glass and good.
And Brown has really opened up here in the fourth quarter.
York over to Walters. Walters going to push it across. Alexander left or right side.
11 points in the fourth here
Into
for
York.
Brown.
Out to Cohen. Cohen, three. Got
Good.
it.
Cohen's first points of the fourth quarter here. Makes it a 9-point ball game. Minute 15 to go. Over to Cordova. Back out to Tucker. Tucker, Thompson
deep.
three.
No. Rebound Walters.
One of us. One of us. Alexander's trying to get that rebound for himself. That one picked away. Leggett goes to the hole here, and he's going to draw the foul.
I don't know which one they're going to call it on.
Probably Mason.
3 Bears going with him.
If they call it on Griffin, that's his fifth. That's who that is going to be, so he will foul out here.
Johnny G, done for the night. 52.1 to play. Butcher's going to check back in for him.
He did have 2 points on the night, though, so small contribution there. More of a defensive contributor for the Bears.
Look at
As
his first. Good.
that one falls. .52 seconds left on the clock here as Leggett takes his second. No good, leaves that one short. Brown comes up with it. Goes straight to the corner. He knows exactly what he wanted to do with it.
Head Walters.
Walters hiding out over by the score table there.
And good.
I didn't notice he was over there either.
63-53.
Brown. No.
Alexander with the board. Gets it over to Walters. Left side.
Brown takes it
His
back.
pocket. Goes right back at Alexander.
Yep.
Gonna call Brown for one. As he did extend his arms. I don't know that he really made that much contact.
Yeah.
But when you extend the forearm and stretch it on out, they're gonna usually whistle you on it.
It was enough. That's the 15th foul for Maranatha. 19 seconds on the clock.
Go.
And York gonna just dribble it around here. Gets it over to Alexander. They're just gonna toss it
Back
around.
out to Walters. Over to Buttress.
5 on the clock. 3-2, and that'll be the final score here. 63-53. Your final score. Bears come out on top here against a scrappy Maranatha team. And, I mean, Maranatha is a homeschool team. They don't play a very regular schedule, but they do put up a good fight. This is 2 years in a row now they've put up a good fight against the Richland Bears, who play on a regular basis. So kudos to them and a game well played. Tomorrow night, 5:30 start versus Hermitage girls. It'll be half JV and a full varsity. Start at 5:30. No school tomorrow. I'm sure all the kids have already told you that if you're at home watching. If not, then surprise. Better leave them some Uncrustables out on the counter when you go to work in the morning.
Right.
So
Let them thaw.
well, we will see you guys next time. That's tomorrow night, 5:30, here on Better Call Ball and the RHS Bears Network.
The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. When disaster strikes, every second matters. Water, fire, mold, and storm damage or trauma cleanup can feel overwhelming.